Alright guys, we got Mike's truck here. We're going to do it. I don't have IDS. I need some more time. I need to call and renew it. I didn't renew it yet, but we're going to go ahead and do this real quick. I'm walking over to it. Hang on. Okay, we got Mike's truck here. It's clean. 550. Let's hook up to it and let's see what happens. I don't have the IDS, so we're going to do it with this. So I'll probably get IDS in a minute if this doesn't work very well. I've actually never done a power balance with this yet. But I got Meadows, dash, tore apart, a bunch of stuff going on inside, and just need to run out real quick and do this. Hang on. Okay, it's got keep alive memory. It doesn't have any contribution balance. Okay, I went ahead and fired it up. It was acting kind of funny. Let's see what numbers we see. Not too bad. It was a cold start right there. Hang on. Let's put it in gear and see what happens. No, I mean, number 2's a hair low, but honestly, it feels pretty freaking good. So we got overheating condition is what we've got. He just wanted to look at the injectors. Number 8's at -3. Like I said, IDS normally has a line graph on it, but this does the same thing. You just got to have imagination. So hang on. Okay, that's what I was worried about. It's actually reading 200 RPM, which might be I don't know. We'll see what it does when I command it. Hang on. Let's look at it again because it just now started missing a little bit. Number 7, you see it? That's still in neutral too, so hang on. Let's oh, it idled up. Alright, so maybe I'm not a very good judge of our 550 because mine has about the same acceleration this one does, and I've been refusing to sell mine because of this, but I'll let it warm up a little bit. We'll figure out the overheating. Well, what I was getting at is, I mean, these are heavy trucks. I got a big box on our 550 too, and it definitely ain't a 3/4 ton short bed, that's for sure. Okay, I guess this old junker will command the fan all the way to 100%. So, trying to figure out how to make it look at fan speed too. It's I never used this thing, but we did buy it. We have it for a backup, so I figured I'd use it today. Hang on. I've got the fan at 100%. It's been there for a minute. The fan's not kicking on, so it looks like fan clutch. I mean, if I can't get it to command on and it rolls at 200% or 200 RPM, then fan clutch is bad, so hang on. Okay, it's been running for a minute. We're at 152 coolant, 138 oil, so it's been running for a minute. Fan still is not locked on. It's trying to. I can hear a little bit of it. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. It's not locking up. So, fan clutch. Figured I'd show it. Have a good day, guys. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong now. Oh, it just locked up and then kicked off for a minute. Hang on. Alright, so it's acting kind of weird. Let's see if we can... Oh, you can't even see it. The glare's too much. Hang on. Okay, it's a little hot right there. Damn, you still can't see it. Well, it's been running about 210. It jumped to 212 when I pulled off, and then it's back down. Now it's at 206, so it's dropping. So the fan's working right now. Kind of working, actually. It should kick on a little better than that, but it did jump to about 220, 222 degrees. Then I backed off of it and it dropped down. The fan was on. There you go, now you can see it. Oh shit, kinda. Hang on. Wow, you're not even gonna be able to see it, whatever. So it just went to 222, now it's back down to 217. Oh, what a piece of crap. There you go. 215. See, now I'm back in the pedal. Let's see if we can get it to go up. I mean, it might have restriction in the freaking radiator. I haven't heard the fan go full lock though. When that was at 218, when it gets higher than 218, that fan should go to full lock and it'll almost be louder than the engine. And I didn't hear that when it was at 222, but it did drop. So I put a fan clutch in. I wanted to go for a drive, but it's fan clutch time. Might be imagining it. Might be from the shop, but I don't know. Let me know if you smell any exhaust, Mike. If you smell any, if you have smelled any. I'll get under there and look too, but I think I smell an exhaust. Alright, here you go. There's 212. The fan should be loud. 213, let me stay in it. We're doing about 74. Let's see if we'll go to 218. 215. I'm gonna run out of road. No, it ain't gonna do it. No, there's 19. Okay, the fan should go full lock. It should kick on. It'd be loud, 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 real loud. It's not. 219. All right, I'm backing out of it. Let's put a fan clutch in it. I'm off the pedal. Now it's borderline overheating. That right there is what I absolutely hate about the Ford fan clutch. Ford fan clutch kicks on at 218. By 218, if you got a problem, if everything isn't healthy, it's too late. You're going to overheat in about 10 seconds. You're going to be overheated. The Murray one kicks on at 208, 10 degrees cooler. So you know at 208 it kicks on and it's cooling. If you're in a big hard pull, you still have 10 more degrees. You can raise the truck before you're in problem area. So that's why I put the Murray ones on it. Now, they're not perfect. I've had to warranty a couple of them, so they're not perfect. It's not an end-all perfect cure, but it is an end-all cure for 208 degrees, and that thing kicks on. So that's why we do that. And then the air conditioner, it'll lock it up at idle with the AC on. It's just more sensitive to the voltage, the Murray one is, than the Ford one, which costs a little bit of mileage, yeah, but it also keeps the freaking engine cool. Now we'll get back real quick and we'll find out if, let's do a little hillbilly head gasket test, make sure it's not head gaskets causing it, which if there ain't no puking, we'll see. This is already studded and deleted, so it should be good. So let's see. Right there, dropped right back down to 195. So, maybe that fan just lost, I don't know how it's built inside of it, but maybe it just lost full lock function, maybe it did. Because it's a variable speed, it was locking up a little bit, but it wasn't going full bore lock. So that's what we need. Those injectors does feel like a little miss right there, but honestly, I don't know if Mike's keeping it. So if you're thinking about selling, I wouldn't do anything with injectors right now. It started up pretty good. There's a little funkiness every now and then to it, but injectors are expensive. You're not going to get your investment back if you sell this truck. So it runs good enough right now. We just fixed the overheating issue, and I don't know that I'd spend any money on injectors. The front end, that's what I was telling. I actually talked to Mike on the phone about this. This is an 04 550, which is still the leaf spring, non-turning radius front end. I was talking to Mike. A lot of you guys on these videos here will about the 550 we just got done building, and this is the same box to go on. This box is the same cab to axle measurement as our 550, and this thing turns like a regular 04 Super Duty. That's what it turns like. So you might, if it is a thought to keep this thing, you might really consider going. The 05 and up with the coil front ends and the 4-wheel drive, they turn sharp, real sharp, and they have the fender flares on the sides because they have a wider axle, so you can turn it wider. This 04 does not have fender flares on it, so it turns just like a truck. That 550 that we have, that's 4-wheel drive 05. Boy, it turns real good. So let's get out real quick and look at this. I just got off on a rant. Hang on. Sounds like we got air leaking from the elbow somewhere. Sounds like an air leak coming from one of the two adapter plate or the intake elbow. I can hear a little bit of air. It's a little oily down there. Radiator hose is, it's not rock hard. It's also real low on coolant, so the lower it is on coolant, the softer the hose should be on healthy head gaskets. And now this is already studded, but so most people would think, the normal would think that means that it's all good, that everything's done, and it doesn't, not all the time, no. But that one's not puking, so let's not freak out on that right now. Just fan clutch in it and let her eat. All right, guys, that's it. Have a good day.